9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Well, that effing figures. We're back. It's Sunday. We got a bunch of nonsense to talk about with you guys. It was just Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Black Friday shopping went down.
That was fun.
I got some things to say about that.
Me too.
Some new TV series and holiday specials premiered. I was happy about that. I watched a couple of those, and I have some good things to say about those.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Joe, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good, man. Had some family over. My wife cooked a feast like she could have fed an army, so we got a lot left over. But I enjoy this. I enjoy the turkey and stuffing sandwiches after anyway, so that works out. Black Friday was fun. I picked up a lot of good shit, probably too much. But yeah, I got my coffee. I'm ready to rock this morning. How was how was yours?
Oh, my Thanksgiving was good. We kept it small this year.
Yeah.
This is the first year that I actually kind of took part in cooking the turkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my wife did all the work. I gotta give it to her, man. She puts together one hell of a meal. I appreciate her. She really does do a good job, and she had it totally under control, man. I didn't even want to get in her way. She was rocking and rolling. So yeah, I'm thankful.
Yeah, you don't want to get in the way of that. No.
Yeah, she's awesome. So
yeah, the first year I actually took part in all the cooking of the stuff. Usually my mom and my sisters do it, but
yeah. And the good thing is, look, you're not sick, so you did a good job. Look at that. No food poisoning.
Yeah, I never said I ate it, but no, I'm just playing.
To the people you didn't like, right?
Yeah, exactly. Took some to the neighbors, you know.
Yeah, that neighbor that always calls the association on you here.
Called the local police department, come over.
Remember that boot you put on my car? Here, have a cookie.
Yeah. Made specially for you guys.
Yeah, my neighbor, he's an older Puerto Rican gentleman, awesome guy. He always brings me like he's pretty much a chef. He cooks everything in his home. And he messages me all the time and says, "Hey, Joe, are you home? I got a care package for you."
Oh,
so I know when he says that, he has some good stuff. So the other day, he brought us a few macaroons that he made, homemade. They were awesome.
I've never had those.
Oh, man, these were so good. Such a nice, crunchy and chewy texture to them at the same time. We liked them so much. My wife got the recipe from them. She's gonna do some, I think, today. I don't know. And then he brought some flan, and I think I'm saying that right. It's a Puerto Rican dessert, and that was really good as well. He never misses. He does an awesome job, and I really love having him as a neighbor. So does my belly. But yeah, we had a fun time. So morning, everybody. Chat.
It was a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Now Black Friday shopping. I don't know if it's just me, but it's just not the same anymore. Like, really, there wasn't that many people out. The sales have already been going on for like the whole, week beforehand.
Yeah.
I remember Black Friday, you got up at and the stores weren't even open at 5 a.m. Like Target didn't open till like 7, I think.
Yeah.
Which isn't that big of a deal. But like, I remember back in the day, 5 a.m., people were all lined up, those doors open, run in. Get your door busters and stuff. Like it's not like that anymore. I mean, I don't know if everybody's just saying forget it and buying everything online.
Yeah, I think it's the online, and I think it's like just the state of the world right now. Like some people just can't probably go out and spend as much as they could in past years with things rising up so much in price. But I kind of like that a lot of stores don't open right after dinner on Thanksgiving.
That was asinine.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was asinine.
5 o'clock in the morning is a nice time. 6 o'clock in the morning on Friday, I think, is good enough.
It's called Black Friday shopping,
right.
not Black Thursday. Screw up your Thanksgiving. shopping.
And yeah, and some of the kind of local shops that I went to on Friday. One of them opened at midnight and did a 25% off everything in store. It was 2 hours away from me, an hour and a half. I just couldn't do that at midnight. And we went the next day and got 20% off. So that was still fun.
Yeah,
got
those
stuff and had a good time actually with a friend of mine that I really haven't seen in a while. So it was fun.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, those years that they started doing it Thursday afternoon or whatever, it was just miserable.
Yeah,
you had to rush through your Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah,
Go out and then if you had to work, it was even worse because you didn't even get Thanksgiving because you had to be at work already. So like,
yeah,
that was a complete ass. I don't just.
Yeah, I'm glad that a lot of stores stopped that, and I think that's one of the good things maybe that came out of the COVID situation.
Definitely.
A lot of the stores changed their way of looking at that, and that's a good thing. Some little things did come out of it. That might be one of them, but I just never liked, especially like going back, like we used to go to Walmart. I never really liked going out that day because it was just a nightmare. But sometimes,
oh my God, people just like the bins of movies. They'd pull their cart up right next to the bins of movies and just start throwing them in their cart.
And there's like TVs standing out there, and you have to like go and have your hand on one, and everybody's standing around with their hand on one. And as soon as they're like, and they had Walmart employees all around, and once they tell you, okay, we're good, then everybody's like, it's just like a rumble in the jungle. You can't
believe adults like act like that. Dude, it's like seriously, Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, spot on. Like that's exactly the bouncy ball scene where they're all like diving and like, like that's what it is. That's exactly how it goes down.
For years, I hated Christmas for that because I'm like, it's such greed out there. Like, people, I mean, honestly, is it worth getting trampled for 20% off? To me, I'd rather just pay the 20% more and not have to worry about going out into the
year that really did it. The year that really did it for it by me is there was a year, I think it was when the Xbox 360 came out.
Yeah.
A grandma got stabbed for one in the parking lot. And I'm just like, you stabbed a grandmother buying this Xbox for her grandkids. Like, what the fuck has this world come to? Like, that's just disgusting. I'm sorry. Like, you don't even want to know what I would do to those people.
Yeah, if you can't go, it's not, you never know what's going to break off anywhere anymore. Nope. Even if it's not Black Friday. I mean,
right. Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, and then like even I picked up this on Black Friday, and all over the toy section at Target, all toys, buy one get one 50% off. Right? Get up to the register. What's excluded? Ding! How do you exclude? How do you exclude the biggest toy franchise?
Yeah,
there is.
Yeah, NECA as well. It's not included. I got to the register and I figured it wasn't. But
I didn't even try with NECA.
But all it said was excluded was on the sign in my store was Lego.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Well, the manager."
You got to look at the app.
Said, the manager just came over and said that she gave the associate like a list of stuff that wasn't included, and I it ain't worth worrying about at that point.
So Rogue Demon is now Mega Demon.
That's what I was wondering. I didn't want to just throw like, is this so he got I guess he got a promotion.
Yeah, he got promoted.
Yeah, so now he's a Mega Demon. I like it.
So what's up with this Berlin, New Jersey farmers market? They got some good stuff there. I'm not from New Jersey, so.
Or did something bad happen there?
I hope they got good stuff and not something bad happen.
Something good.
But yeah, like other than, I mean, there was some sales, but it wasn't, honestly, it was just kind of like an every other shopping day to me. It wasn't Black Friday to me, honestly.
I mean, there's some things that are good deals, but honestly, a lot of the stores had Black Friday deals weeks prior. I mean, they've been going
Exactly.
on. Like I got my new computer on a Black Friday deal.
Yep. Well, all the
Here
TVs
for
at
it.
Walmart have been sitting out all week, so
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even have to wait for Black Friday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have been checking Best Buy to see if the computer's cheaper because I will get an adjustment, but I haven't seen that happen yet. So that's
KJ
good.
Smith, what's up? Thanks for joining.
Yeah, what's up, KJ? Welcome.
New name.
Yeah.
I haven't been. Oh, I lied. I stopped at Best Buy a couple weeks ago to see what they had like by the action figure department.
Yeah.
Which surprisingly, they have some. They didn't have like a lot, but they had like stuff that different from like Target and Walmart, which I thought was cool. Like I saw that Misfits NECA figure. That's cool. They always have that.
Yeah.
I did order my last Ronin figure from there.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check out that Berlin Farmers Market. They have one a little more south in Jersey called Cowtown Farmers Market. I don't know if you've ever been there, Mega Demon. I gotta remember to call you Mega Demon now.
Man, you guys all have these like cool farmers market that sell all this cool stuff. You go to my farmers market, it's like green beans and honey.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie. This one's only open Tuesdays and Saturdays, so it's a little tough to get to, especially Tuesdays. I can never do a Tuesday there, but they do have. They got toys. They got all kinds of shit, really cheap. They got inside, outside. They got a rodeo there. I'm not much for that, but that happens here and there. But the farmers market itself, they got food in there. The only downside is you come out smelling like an old basement when you come out, and I hate that smell on my clothes the rest of the day. But
like,
it's a cool place to walk around.
Like T3, he went to that one. He's got that flea market by him, and there's like that collector toy shop inside of there.
Yeah,
man, just gold. It's like gold, like just shining. And speaking of NECA, the NECA had their TMNT Secret of the Ooze Black Friday stuff on sale on their website, sold out like instantly.
Yeah,
I guess they're gonna put it up again tomorrow on the 28th at 11 a.m. I guess they're this is what I heard. I guess the quantity on their site did not reflect their actual numbers. So I guess that's why everything sold out so fast. So it's another typical NECA fuck up. But yeah, so if you're looking for Secret of the Ooze turtles and stuff, hit their website back up tomorrow at 11 a.m. and you might be able to get what you missed out on.
So you have been to Cowtown. That's cool. I have to check out the other one, Mega Demon, and see what that's all about. There's another one. Excuse me. There's another one. Probably about a half an hour from me. It's in Joppa, Maryland, and it's like a flea market. And they have. I found some old Hasbro wrestling figures there one time. I found some old LJN. They got Star Wars there. They got all the old like Ataris and Nintendos and everything. I was like, damn, I got to get out of here before I spend a lot of money, man, because it was a cool little store to walk through. And that was in one corner of this big flea market where they had tons of other stuff.
Oh, man. Someone found a old KB Toys ad in their attic, and they posted it on Instagram yesterday. I was trying to find it so I could pull it up for you guys on here this morning. Man, it was crazy. Like PlayStation 1, $100. Dreamcast was actually over $200. I didn't realize that at the time. Games, surprisingly though, the video games have always been like $50-$60. Yeah, even back then, like
they didn't go up much. That's one thing.
Like, dude, action figures $299. Like it just shows like how, oh, man, dude, I don't know. It's just it's mind blowing. I wish I could have found it again. I should have saved it yesterday.
Yeah, but KB was probably like, I love Toys R Us, don't get me wrong, but KB, for some reason, I guess because it was smaller, I just always loved that store. And it was in Delaware, probably about 20 minutes from me right now. And every time I go by that shopping center, I just think of like 3 stores in that shopping center that are no longer there. One was Service Merchandise, where we got our first like big TV and speakers when I was growing up. And then KB and Pappy's Pizza was on the corner. And I used to love Pappy's Pizza. So those 3 stores, man, every time I
Okay.
go to that shopping center, man, I just get such a nostalgic feeling, man.
I
It's
just
so awesome.
When I think of KB Toys, I just remember those stupid flipping dogs and shit that were in that little like thing right out front of the store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
like you had a little pin, and there was like flipping dogs and rolling
Yep. I
monkeys
remember that.
and whatever else was in
I
there.
just remember going in there and buying the Hasbros that are now going for $300-$400 a piece. The little
Yeah,
ones.
I was always at Toys R Us. We always went to Toys R Us. But the only thing what was nice about KB Toys was when you went to the mall with your mom and dad or whatever, it was like the one store there that was for you, and you were like, I don't know. At least I was lucky if we got to go inside of it. You know, it wasn't like a for sure stop or not.
Yeah, it's always been fun to go into KB. I used to get my old Hasbros there for so cheap, and now look at them. It's a great store. I missed it. There was another a toy store besides Toys R Us. It was called Kitty World around here, and that store was really nice too. And my cousin used to work there, so she would let my dad know when new wrestling figures came in, and we'd rush over and grab them and buy one on card and one to open and get all bloody and play with. And
speaking of wrestling figures, I have to show you this. So
it's the Logan Paul. I have a feeling. Yep.
Yes. Oh, we get to see his nice chest.
Yeah. What kind of shit are you into here?
Right. I'm trying to get it. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to lie. It's a good looking figure. They've done a good job. They gave him really nice packaging. Like the box looks awesome. It's different than any other Ultimate I've seen. The only problem I have with it is I don't think he's been around. He had 2 matches. I don't think that warrants to get an Ultimate figure. There's people who've been putting blood, sweat, and tears into wrestling for years that haven't gotten an Ultimate yet. I don't know.
It's all about this. It's all about that money.
I know he's a big deal and all that. I don't know.
Now, I am not.
He did in his life. I don't know, but I will not. I can't say I won't get it, but I'm not interested in it right now.
Yeah, I am not a fan of his, but like this just shows you like how fast your life can turn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
I mean, you
make some stupid videos online, and now you're getting boxing matches and you're wrestling in the, like amazing. Yeah. I don't.
It is. I mean, a lot of people started on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of, if I'm not mistaken, Justin Bieber, didn't he start on YouTube or something?
I know that's probably where they found him. Yeah, I mean,
not a fan either, but you can definitely get started. I'm wondering, excuse me, how some of the wrestlers who've been around and paid their dues, how they feel about this guy just coming in and getting an Ultimate.
Probably not too good.
I'm thinking that, but a lot of them probably won't say anything. But I just feel like he hasn't put in his time, because those guys, man, they travel, hours right after a show. They travel to the next city. They pay their dues, everything they do.
And I feel like this guy just kind of comes and goes wherever he wants, as he pleases. It's not like he's dedicated to one thing or the other. That's my view. I could be totally wrong. This guy could be one of the most dedicated people to his career. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
follow him.
All I do know is that he, in my eyes, I don't think 2 matches warrant an Ultimate figure. I think maybe they should have gave an Elite. Maybe, I don't know. It's all about the money. A lot of people will buy it, and this brings in people who aren't wrestling fans, who are just ball fans that will buy this and have in their collection as well. So I know why they did it.
This is a cash grab. That's what it is.
I know why they did it. It's the same reason they put him in the main event over in the Saudi show. They wanted a big show, and Saudi paid the WWE a shitload of money, and they had to have a big name there. And this drew a lot of people in that aren't really wrestling fans. Let's face it. I mean, a lot of people tuned in because it was him from YouTube. So, whatever he does on there, and they follow him and they love him. And
I would say I do like the face sculpts you get, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's
him. I mean, that's him.
yeah. and the box alone, if you saw the box, it's different than any other Ultimate they've done. It's really nice.
I think I did see the box, but I don't remember it.
It's almost like a Super 7 type box. And
yes, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Black and yellow. It's really nice. I think it's one of the ones that looks like that lifts up and you can slide the box.
That's
up.
what I thought it was at first. I thought it was a Super 7 at first.
Yeah. I mean, good for him, man. But I just feel bad for the guys who's been around for a long time, and that's just my opinion. But
yeah, I had to bring that up because I saw that and I was just like, what the hell, man? This like,
I mean,
he was just freaking out at a boxing match, like wrestling, like what's going on here? Now he's getting an action figure for the WWE.
and he's getting, and it's an Ultimate. I mean, it's great. I mean, good for him, but it's my opinion. I don't think two matches, warrant that. But
to me, he's like a cameo. Like he came in. It was like a they do that on the wrestling matches. All of a sudden, some does like a cameo. Like that's what I think of when I see him. Like how does he warrant an action figure? But they know people are going to buy it. That's what it comes down to.
That's exactly what I see him as. Like he's not going to be on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown every week. He's just going to be that attraction to when they need a big name, like in Saudi or when they go to England or whatever. They need somebody to boost the purchases of the premium live event that they call it, pay-per-view.
Yeah.
They'll throw him in there. They'll throw John Cena in there. They'll throw The Rock in from time to time. They'll throw Stone Cold in time to time, which I heard he might be at Mania next year.
Well, I would love to watch that one then. Stone Cold was he was like my favorite.
Yeah, he was one of mine too.
I love Stone Cold.
Oh yeah. But he was, I don't know if he wrestled last year or year before against Kevin Owens. I think it was the year before, but I might be mistaken. But he just got really bad knees, and I don't think. I mean, did he say he's gotten phenomenal shape for this coming WrestleMania? So we'll see. I mean, he's always. I bet he can go. So
I always loved Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also these popped up too. These Mayfex. I thought these looked pretty good.
Oh yeah.
You get the Superman and the Batman from Dark Knight Falls.
Yeah, it's a cool looking figure.
They look amazing. I wanted the one other thing I wanted to. I think we missed. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah. Here's the Batman. Here we go.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's got the armored Batman.
Mm-hmm.
There was a. It sucks with these. They have to pan in these pictures. I don't know, but there you get the gist of it.
The only thing is, I don't know. Would it look a little bit better if it was a little weathered? I think.
Yeah. See, I don't know if that's the finished product right there, or probably is. I don't know.
I always love a little weathering. Look a little battle damage. I love that kind of look on figures, especially when they're done in all black or all like a dark gray or whatever they might be. But
the one thing I wanted to show, but I didn't, is did you see the Super 7 Thundercats? What do you call it? The tank?
I have not, but I saw a lot of Super 7 Thundercats at
the Thunder Tank. That thing is huge, dude. It's like the box is. Oh my god, I don't know. I can't even imagine what that thing's gonna cost.
Yeah,
you guys haven't seen that, dude. Go look it up. Go check it out. It looks amazing. If I collected Thundercats, it's like the party wagon for TMNT. It would be a must-have. I almost want it just because of how cool it is. Like, it is awesome. But it's got to be like $600. There's no way.
Yeah.
There is no way.
Yeah, some of those things, like you have no nowhere to put them.
Yeah, that's another problem is where do you put all this stuff?
That was the problem I had the other day. I can't remember what was the Beast in the Mandalorian. Have you watched The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
The big beast that attacked him, and then he like rode him off, and I forget his name. He was a big, gigantic.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I forget his name, but anyway, I had the 2-pack hot toy with that beast and the Mandalorian.
You're talking about the thing that's like a big head with the little legs.
I think so. I wish I could.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called either. I know what you're talking about though.
I forget his name, but
he's got like little T-Rex arms.
Yeah, but he was big, had a big mouth, like sharp teeth. It looked cool. They had the hot toy with the 2-pack. It was like $570 with 20% off. So it'd been like $455, I think I calculated it at, which is a good deal for that. But I was like, so the Mandalorian's 12-inch, and then you got this big monster. I'm like, I don't have enough space for that thing.
Right.
Well, it won't fit in the DTOF for sure. And now that I'm actually here looking at it, there's no way in hell it would have fit in here. I just don't know where I would have put it. I would have loved to have had that though.
Yeah, you gotta have room for that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I guess if you want it bad enough, you'll make a spot for it. It just
I wanted it bad, but I didn't. I had to use my head, and like I have nowhere to put that, like height wise, you know. Unless I bring another table in this room, which I really don't want to. I don't want to make it look like a hoarder's room. I don't want to do that.
I just want to know what's going on with my NECA party wagon. Like they're saying a spring release for it, and we haven't even seen the final product yet. Like I thought for sure we were gonna get images of the final product at New York Comic-Con, but there was nothing about it. I heard that because I had heard that they were reworking it because people were griping about some things on it, which I'm happy that they're reworking it too. But like my last update email from NECA for pre-orders, it was saying a spring 23 release. Well, it's coming up soon, and
it'll probably get pushed back again.
Haven't seen. Yeah, right. Yep.
They had the original party wagon at Second Chance Toys when I was there the other day.
I have that one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I had it. It wasn't in box or anything. But it was complete.
I want an original complete sewer play set, but probably not going to happen. At least not anytime soon.
And they had some complete Castle Grayskulls, the originals, and all that out of box, but still nice to see. I had all that stuff when I was a kid, and it was nice to see that stuff there. And
I love, dude. That's awesome when you go to there's a shop that I need to go. I just talked to the guy about going in there. I'm gonna try doing that. I want to try doing it before Christmas so I can get a video posted of it. But that's what he's got, a lot of 80s and 90s toys. So it's going to be like new stuff too, but he specializes in like those 80s and 90s toys. And I can't wait to get in there and check it out. I can't believe I haven't done it yet. I've just been so busy.
Yeah.
But once I get in there, it's going to be on. I'll probably be frequenting it because he'll post some stuff on his Facebook and everything once in a while, and it's just like, oh my god, it just brings back so many memories. Yeah,
that's how I was walking around Second Chance, because they got a lot of older stuff, but they do newer stuff mixed in. But it's probably a good thing that I don't live closer. It's about an hour and a half from me, so I'll go down there, hit or miss. But it's probably a good thing that I don't live right around the corner from the place. So, it will deter me from going and going.
Man, I know I've talked about this NECA Auto T thing before, but what the hell is going on with? There's supposed to be kiosks in these Walmarts, and I just showed you that I finally found all of them, right? But the first one I found, all they had was like a row of pegs, and then there was a sticker of the NECA Auto T with the red square around it, and then the pegs with each of these on there. The Walmart I found these ones at, which was a big full-size Walmart with the full-size NECA section and pop section, dude, these were just like laying on the ground. Like they weren't even on pegs. Like they were just laying around. I'm like, but the whole thing was there's going to be a kiosk. You can do everything from the kiosk. You didn't have to go take it home and go on the computer. Where the fuck are the kiosks? Like this whole thing is like turned out to be a complete fucking flop. I don't know.
Well, I think it's like anything else at Walmart. They're behind. I mean, I know my Walmart.
But that first one I found, it did come already. Like I said, 8 days. Cool. 8 days.
Like yesterday was the first time in a long time I saw associates actually stocking the shelves in the middle of the day. I don't usually see that anymore. I guess they do it in the overnight. But Christmas coming, they had a lot of people stocking toys.
Yeah.
So I was trying to film a little bit. I got a little bit yesterday, but they didn't have anything new still. It's the same old thing.
I love during the holidays because like Target and Walmart, they put like the overstock shelves up. So the aisles get real high. I don't know. I just love the feeling of it. It's like, it just feels like you're walking. It feels like Toys R Us. Like that's what it feels like.
Well, that's how I found some of my stuff, like nothing's down the bottom. And one day when the CM Punk AEW was hard to find, I look up top with the camera and there it is. And I'm like, somebody tried to hide this son of a bitch. I'm going to take it. But so yeah, I always check the top, and being tall, I can pretty much see everything up there if I just hold the camera up just a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you didn't, you still haven't gotten caught up on Walking Dead, because I haven't done it yet.
No, but I kind of cheated a little bit. I watched the last 2 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I won't say anything because I kind of want to watch it in order, but I had like 15 episodes to catch up on or more, and I don't have that much 15 hours of time to sit there, so I kind of I didn't want to do it. But
well, you know how we were just talking about like the whole Negan and Maggie thing, like how now they always got to be in the same shot, like they're like really forcing this, like that they're reconciled or reconciled and everything. Yeah. Well, there's going to be a Negan and Maggie spinoff. I'm sure everybody knows about by now. But so it's going to be 2 years after the events of what we're seeing now, right?
Okay.
So what, do they get married or what? I mean,
yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Walking Dead,
so like
and it's supposed to be coming soon, like fairly soon. So like I don't know if they're already filmed for it or what. I was just reading about it yesterday. But like, so what I don't know. I still haven't watched the series finale or anything.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna say anything that happened in the last 2. I'm just gonna go like I'm talking like I'm 15 back. So why would 2 people that hate each other that much all of a sudden like just take off together into the sunset and
that's what I'm saying.
Years later, still hanging out.
Like, are they forcing this or what? Like,
yeah.
Is The Walking Dead turning into season 8 of Game of Thrones? Like, are they fucking it up? Are they gonna fuck this up?
I think they have already a little bit here and there, but
what the fuck is going on with Rick? We were supposed to get like this mini-series, 3-episode mini-series of Rick. Haven't heard a word. It's just been crickets.
Mm-hmm.
They're still chirping.
Yeah, I know. I know COVID screwed a whole lot of that up, but the
only thing I did hear now is I heard they're gonna do the rumors or whatever's going on. I've been hearing a Rick and Michonne spinoff, which I can see that makes sense.
I mean, they should when Michonne took off, we need to see what happened while she was away. We need to see what happened with I forget her name, the lady from the dump. We need to see Rick. We need to see what happened because when they got taken, we were promised to see these things.
You do see more of the dump lady in The Walking Dead, The World Beyond. The World Beyond. She's in that one quite a bit.
Yeah,
so you get to see some more of her, like what she's a part of. But there's no mention of Rick in that one.
Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck happened to Rick?
Yeah,
is it not happening anymore? I mean, they can't wait forever.
Yeah, at the end of the final episode, they do announce like a new show or something, and I forget the name of it. I need to start writing this shit down because I'm old and I'm senile and I can't remember everything. But they announced something else that was going to happen after.
There's that Walking Dead show now where they're on like a submarine. There's that one going.
I think they're doing too much. Like, give us what we want. All this other shit you can keep. Like, I mean, we need to know what happened to Rick and
the World Beyond one is done already. It was just a two series. That's all. They're done with that one now, so that's already gone.
Well, that'll be easy to watch then, I guess.
Yeah, that one, it wasn't bad. I that one was all right. I do like Fear the Walking Dead, but I can't see that one going much longer. I hope they don't, because like what are they gonna fuck? They can't fuck everything up. I mean, you know.
Like I said, once you go to, there's a point where you ruin shit. We talked about this before. Like, you can't keep going and going and going. It's just gonna get stale. And I mean, how many times can you run into a new group,
right?
That, go to war against, and then in the meantime you're stabbing zombies in the head? I mean, how many times?
Yeah, I mean, the story just repeats itself. You know, it's just a new group, but they do the same thing. It's just like, you got to stop it. Like,
something you gotta let it go. You had something good, don't ruin it. A lot of shows ruin it, man. I think even Shameless went too far. I think once Fiona left, they should have ended it.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
You can't focus the show around the younger sister and her shit that's going on. I didn't like it when she left. And then Frank, I mean, if you watch that show, I mean, how many times? I mean, the guy he died a few times within the damn series.
I hated Frank in that. I'm like, why do you guys put up with this guy's shit? Like,
yeah. I mean, you can only be drunk and do drugs so long before it catches up with you. You know what I mean?
Right. I guess this is a good point to go into our movies and TV show portion of our That If and Figures show, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched a whole lot, but I did watch. I think I texted you. I did watch the Art the Clown. What was it called? It's the one from 2012.
Yeah, I know. I forgot the name of it though. It's he's like in it.
Yeah, but it was a different actor playing him too.
Yeah, you can tell he looks a little different.
So at least I'm through that, and I'm caught up. Now we just need the third. We need the new one that comes out. We need that to be like a prequel on why he is the way he is, and who the fuck is he? Like,
right? Oh, definitely.
Something. We need to know something.
But I started watching. It's called Echo 3. It's on Apple TV Plus. Oh, it's amazing. It's I'll tell you a little. I'll just give you like the gist of it. This woman, she's like I don't know, a scientist or something you can say, looking for herbs or something. So she goes to Colombia. They're in the rainforest. Well, she ends up getting abducted by like guerrillas, like rebels or whatever. Well, her brother and her husband are both special forces operatives, like Navy SEALs or whatever, Rangers. So basically, they now go to find her. So not only are they like looking for her and finding her, but like they're also fighting like politics of the whole situation and everything. It's really good, dude. Like,
sounds good.
Really good. It's so far. It's only, I think, 3 episodes out. I think the 4th one comes out Friday. Fucking awesome, dude. Apple TV Plus shows. I haven't seen a bad one yet, to be honest with you. There's ones that I'm not interested in, but they're still good.
Yeah. I have to check that out. I do got free 3 months with my new computer, so maybe I'll activate that and check some of those out.
And then also there's some Christmas specials that finally, you got the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. You got the Spirited one, which is also on Apple TV Plus with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell. Yeah, I love Will Ferrell. Those two together are hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
Then I was always my family was always a big fan of the Santa Claus with Tim Allen growing up. That was always one of our Christmas movies. And there is they turned it into a series on Disney Plus. I have not started that one yet, but I'm going to.
Yeah. Speaking of Christmas, have you seen the trailer for Violent Night?
Yes.
I want to see that.
Oh, I can't wait.
I want to see that.
because I love him. He's awesome.
Yeah.
We will definitely be doing we're gonna do something for that. We have to, because that's like perfect for us, fucking horror and Christmas, like
horror and Christmas together.
yeah.
And we also still got to do the watch along for Terrifier 2. I still want to do that because I do want to watch it again. That's something that I do want to watch again, because the first time sometimes you miss things.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you go back and watch it again.
We've been saving it for our watch along. That's why I haven't watched it again.
Yeah, we need to do that. Maybe
dude, there's some movies coming out that I'm actually kind of I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm looking forward to seeing them, dude. There is a Grinch. It's an unofficial Grinch horror movie coming out. It's called The Mean One. And the Grinch actually resembles the Grinch from the Jim Carrey one. If you look at it, you look at the poster. Do I have here? Oh, right here.
Well, that Jim Carrey one was creepy anyway, I thought.
Check this out. Yeah, this is the movie poster for The Mean One. It's probably a lower budget, but it says in theaters December 9th. I'm down with it. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, so it'll be on, like, it'll be streaming in like 30 to 45 days.
I mean, I think the Grinch horror, that works, dude.
Yeah,
Like, and I'm, dude, if you follow my YouTube channel, I'm a Grinch fanatic. I love the Grinch. I'm always searching for Grinch shit.
Yeah. For years they called me the Grinch because, like I said, with all the greed going around, I hated Christmas for so long because it was just like bullshit. But
Grinch has always been my favorite. That was my childhood cartoon Christmas movie that I used to watch all the time.
Yeah.
Besides like the claymation ones,
Yeah.
But yeah, I love
it. That's another show where they really never explained why he hated it so much at first. They just showed him hating it, and then they made him feel better about it. Maybe this movie will show us all that. I think this movie, it looks really dark, which I'm gonna love. I can tell you right now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see that as well.
Dude, did you hear anything about this? Dylan's new Nightmare?
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street?
No.
Yeah, I just came across this yesterday. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
But I will definitely be they said they're done filming. Now, I don't know if it's like a fan-made movie or what. But I mean, it looks kind of good. Looks like they put their time and effort into it.
I hope they did, at least as long as they didn't fuck up what they had. I mean, I know they did along the way a few times already. They kind of went too far with a lot of those horror movies. But if this is new and fresh, and I'll give it a chance.
Oh, definitely.
Freddy's, I love Freddy Krueger. Robert Englund was awesome, and I doubt this is going to be him playing him.
Oh yeah, probably not. And then, of course,
he looked in good shape when I saw him at the con a few weeks ago, so he probably could, but I just don't think it will be him. But
and then, of course, what would horror be without Scream 6? Scream 6 everywhere. And guess who is returning for Scream 6? Hayden Panettiere, or however you say it. She was in Scream 4. I haven't heard anything about any of the other originals returning though. So I don't know if they're done now and now it's just going to be like new cast.
You know what movie I would love for them to do a remake of? I know remember I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Yeah.
That was such a good concept. That was a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but they could have made that so much better.
Did you watch the series?
Did you watch it? I did. It's older too, right?
No, the series is brand new.
Oh, is it?
Was it on Paramount maybe? I don't know. I actually like the series. I'm waiting for a second season if I'm hoping they're going to do one. I know I got to look into it.
Yeah.
Unless they canceled it already, but I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
I don't watch a whole lot of TV and I don't have all them services like you have either. So and I guess I don't have those services because I just don't have the time to sit down and watch that much TV, but
yeah, I hear you.
End up getting a couple. I'm thinking about once You comes out and I watch that season of that, I'm gonna maybe cancel Netflix because there's really nothing on there for me anymore.
Yeah, I've always been really into like movies, so it's just that's what I like to do in my free time. So
me too. I mean, I love watching them. I just
and then when
summer and spring, it's bad for me because I'm always out. doing
it
stuff.
was always movies for me. And then my ex, the mother of my child, she's the one that got me into like these TV series. Because I always thought of TV series like sitcoms, and I hate sitcoms. I can't stand them. They irritate me. But she turned me on to some, and I was like, damn, these are really good. So then for a while, it was like all TV series. So, but now I'm at the point where I'm like, it's like 50-50. But yeah, I've always really been into movies, and
I didn't mind sitcoms up until like Big Bang and 2.5 Men and prior. I know there wasn't a whole lot on in the 2000s, but like the older ones from the 70s, 80s, 90s, I always loved those. Now I can't get into them, and now like even the reality shows they put on, they're not really reality; they're all scripted anyway. So it's kind of asinine to even watch those. They're not as reality as they say they are. A lot of them.
And then the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is the Crow remake with Bill Skarsgård. They filming wrapped on it, so I know they filmed it in Prague, or however you pronounce Prague. Yeah, they that finished filming. I can't wait, dude. I think he's gonna nail that character. I love the first one. It's kind of sad to see somebody else take that role on, but I think he's perfect for it.
So
I'm a real big fan of Bill Skarsgård. I think, dude, look at him in it, dude. Like just nailed Pennywise. Like
yeah. Now, so the artist formerly known as Rogue Demon and now Mega Demon wants to know, what's our least favorite horror movie? This one's pretty easy for me. If you're just talking about a movie and not a complete series, Halloween 3 is probably my least favorite movie of all of them, because it just made no sense with the rest of the Halloween movies. I mean, I'm sure there's some other ones out there that I wouldn't watch that are either too low budget or corny or whatever the case may be. But if you're talking like big movies that are well known and series, I would have to pull Halloween 3 out, because first of all, that friggin' song got on my nerves going through the whole song. 8 more days to Halloween, all that shit. It drove me nuts. They go through the whole movie with that.
I think I'd have to agree with you. That's definitely my top on the top of the list for movies. There was a horror movie I was really excited for back in the day. I don't know, I was younger. I was like probably in high school. It was called The Curse. And the trailers and previews made it look really good and everything, and it was the biggest disappointment ever. Like, it was almost a comedy. It was just
I mean, I'm sure there's really bad ones out there, but if you're talking like,
but yeah, Halloween 3, I would agree with you. That's
Halloween 3 is just and I know why they did it. They were trying to make everyone different, and they didn't want to have Michael Myers in all of them. But as I was younger,
I think is a very good idea.
Yeah, when I was younger, I actually didn't mind that one. But then as I got older, I just was like, man, why did I ever like this? It's corny. It's terrible.
It's not scary either. Like,
no,
the scary movie films. Oh, I love the first scary movie.
Yeah,
I think they overdid them, but the first one is a classic in my book.
I mean, they're somewhere in my top 20, I would think, but
the only one I care about is the first one. Honestly, to be honest, I love the first one. It's what's up?
It's funny because the Dudley Boys in wrestling used to do that when they were the tables, Devon, and what's up?
I do it in our Instagram chats all the time.
Yeah, the scary movie was good. Like you said, the first one was probably the best one. I mean,
the scenes in the credits are just
what's that?
The scenes in the credits of Scary Movie with the protection. He's got the 2 guns and he's doing it. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while. I gotta fucking pull that one out.
Yeah, that one's Isn't that the one where it starts off where the guy and girl are in bed and he gets the weed whacker out and all that shit?
I know the beginning of the movie starts out like the first Scream movie.
Where
she's like, she answers the phone. But I think that part is in that one. Yeah. I know there's the part where the first one follows kind of like the Scream movie with like the house party and everything.
Yeah.
And there's the scene where where they're having sex in the bedroom upstairs during the party, and he shoots her to the ceiling.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
it's a good comedy. See, I like those goofy comedies anyway. Like,
yeah.
I'm not just horror all the time. I love like Step Brothers and
Step Brothers are class. Dude, the other guys. I love the other guys. They
yeah,
The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson, they look at each other and they jump off the building.
yeah, and all the movies with Will Ferrell and what's his name? Marky Mark.
Dude,
Yeah, all those are pretty funny.
We were supposed to get a Step Brothers 2. I don't know whatever happened to that.
I always wanted a what's the one with McLovin in it?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I always wanted a part 2 of that. Like with them.
I think it's been too long now. You couldn't do it.
Yeah, back then I wanted a part 2 because that's like 2008, 2009 when that and Step Brothers came out, and that's kind of crazy that it's been that long.
Yeah, they're all too old now, you know.
Yeah, it would have been nice to do a college one because they were talking college through the movie on where they're going to go. It would have been nice to just like somehow, some way, like every other.
What's that one?
You know how everybody ended up at the same college. They were all talking about going to different ones, and then somehow they're all the same one. Just do the same thing. That's what they should have done with it.
Yeah. What's the one with Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington? Is it called like Two Guns or something? And Mark Wahlberg's talking shit to the cartel guy in the beginning when he's shooting the guys are buried in the ground. Yeah. And they're like shooting at them and they're hitting the chickens and shit.
Yeah.
That one is
bad. Super bad. That's what it is.
Super bad. Yep. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't. It's too late for Super Bad 2, though. Like,
yeah, I don't even know if they can get away with saying some of the stuff that they were saying in that.
Yeah,
that was kind of a raunchy movie for having.
Dude, I'm surprised Blazing Saddles has not been canceled yet.
Yeah. It's a shame. Like, I mean, comedy's comedy, and just people get butthurt over a lot of things. But I
just don't. You know, if you don't like what somebody says, who cares? You know, who cares? Don't let it hurt you.
Yeah, sticks and stones, right?
Yeah, why would you let something stupid affect you that badly? I just don't care. You're not, you know, just don't care.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. I don't care. I'm just a name, but don't kick my dog, and hurt my family, and then things like that, and you'll be all right.
All right.
But yeah, the Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg movies, they were really good. I forget. I think it was one of them was like Marky Mark was like the ex-boyfriend of Will Ferrell's wife, and they had a kid, and he comes to visit.
That was stepdad or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. I forget the name of it, but that was
my favorite one is the other guys with the cops.
Yeah, that was good.
What does he call it? The desk pop or whatever with the gun? So shoot his gun in the fucking office.
Yeah.
I would love to see a sequel to that. That was fucking,
yeah.
And then what's her name? Salma Hayek is his wife, and Mark Wahlberg's like, what the fuck? Oh man.
There's a lot of goofy comedy out there, but it's entertaining, man.
Dude, the worst time for comedy is when they were doing like those mockeries of all the sports movies, like you know, in Dodgeball and like the ice skating one. Like I just hated that time because every comedy movie that came out was like a spoof of like a sport.
Yeah.
And even though I do like Dodgeball, it was just one after another. Then it was the basketball one, then it was the ice skating one, and then it was just too much.
Remember Old School? That was another good one too.
Yeah. Remember Basketball?
I don't know if I ever seen that.
You never saw Basketball?
I don't think so.
They made up their own. They made up their own sport. It was with the guys who created South Park.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you know the funny group back then was the Seth guy from Superbad, and then the other guy from 40-Year-Old Virgin with he was the cop in Superbad too. Seth something or other, but they were good together. That little group of actors, they were always pretty good together too. They always stuck together,
right?
Then of course like Hangover and all that, but I think they took that too far. They shouldn't have done maybe the part. I don't know. I didn't really care for part 3 a whole lot. A lot of people may have, but I didn't really care for it.
Right.
But
yep. Well, I think that brings us to a wrap.
Yeah, Legacy of Nerd. Thanks for joining.
It is early. That's why we do this. We have a coffee talk.
Yeah. You got to have your coffee. You got to get up. You got to talk some shit with us.
Yep.
I'm not sure where he's from either. Is he East Coast?
I think so. No, I think he's in Texas.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's probably it is early for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll probably wind it down. But anything you get on Black Friday you want to share? I mean, all my shit's put away, but you could watch my video and see what I picked up.
I did give in and pick up this holiday Mando. Finally I picked up the Hudson Gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
But my pride and joy for this week is I got my first Auto T figure.
He's cool looking.
And then I found the rest of them yesterday, so I gotta wait for those to come.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were just hanging there. I was like, you know what? I know if I'm gonna walk in one day and they're gonna be gone finally, and then I'm gonna be like, man, I should have got it. So I just got it.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of them around. My one Target had probably about 15 of them. So I don't know.
They've just been sitting. People really aren't buying them, I guess. I don't know. That's the only one I've seen, though. I saw someone else posted a different one that I actually kind of liked, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean,
I've had a lot more stuff coming in the mail than anything.
Yeah, somebody's got to buy it. Might as well be you, right?
Right.
I still like the one that's on Amazon with the striped socks, and it keeps back. But I think it may be out by now. It was like a pre-order thing, but I don't know. It was pretty cool looking. I wish the skeleton would have came with the gun though. I mean,
I don't understand that.
I have plenty of guns. I don't know why it would come with a penguin. I don't know, but he won't even hold the penguin. So what's the use coming with the penguin or whatever the hell that little bird is?
I would like to say again, remind everybody that if there's anybody that wants to come on the show and talk about their, YouTube channel or whatever, reach out to us. It does not have to be toy related. I'd like to get some non-toy related content creators on.
Mm-hmm.
Because we try not to focus this on toys.
Yeah, we still got a couple lined up. I know I got the okay from What's Poppin'. Eventually we're gonna work out a day where he can come on and OG Geek.
I sent a message to Yukon Phil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's down.
And I'm gonna be on Yukon Phil's Yakking with Yukon on December 4th as a guest. So that'll be cool. Can't wait for that. I guess that's next week. It's coming up next Sunday, maybe. Yeah. I can't believe it's December already, but
if you guys haven't watched the little mental health collaboration we all did, go check that out. It's pretty cool. I'd like to post it on my channel. So
yeah, maybe we can do that. Like I'll post it on our channel. So
yeah,
exposure.
Because then, we all have different followers and stuff. So
yeah, man. So I guess that's going to do it for this week. Thanks everybody for joining.
I think next week is another. We're just by ourselves again, right?
Yeah, for now. I mean,
unless something happens.
Yeah, unless I can get a hold of these busy guys, I haven't been able to reach them.
And you never know. Sometimes me and Joe like to pop up randomly for show and tell. So you might catch us during the week.
Yeah,
so make sure you guys hit that bell.
Yes, hit the bell, like, subscribe, share. Please tell your friends. Check us out. Have some coffee. Talk some shit. Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And anything else? Check out EC Collecting on YouTube. Check out JMC Collects on YouTube. Check out all of the guys that we do our stuff with. T3, all of them. Check them out on YouTube. And if any, just keep an eye out because you never know where we're going to pop up. It may not be. It's always going to be Sunday at 9 a.m., but you never know. It could be during the week. we just feel like opening toys and we'll pop up. So
Right.
hit the bell.
Thank you for everybody that joined us this morning, and we will see you guys next time.
Yeah, next time.